This has got to be the giveaway video of all giveaway videos as I'm celebrating 20K, 20,000 subscribers. I recently reached 20,000 subscribers and I'm excited about this particular place I've reached. I've been trying to get here for a while and finally did it. And I've got 20 brands here plus 2 bonus brands and they're all giving away prizes. So you have 22 chances to win one of the 22 prizes that I'm going to talk to you about from the 22 brands that I love in this video. So if you want to find out what they are, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. This is a 20,000 subscriber video. I am so excited to have finally reached the 20,000 subscriber mark. It's been a long time coming. Originally, I would have probably been somewhere over 50,000 subscribers if I still had the previous channel, of course. But I built this up in 3 years. 3 years and 2 months. Actually 3 years and 1 month, so we'll say 3 years, and I'm really excited about it. So I've got 20 different brands to sponsor giveaways just to celebrate this particular stage of my channel. But we ended up with 22, so we have 22 giveaways to do today. Just like our top 20 lists or 20 fragrances lists, I always include bonuses or honorable mentions. So today we have bonuses, 2 bonuses. So total of 22 brands, and what I'm going to do is just tell you about these brands in alphabetical order so that it's all fair and balanced with everyone. And I'm going to tell you about each brand, the giveaway prize they're giving. I'm going to tell you what I know about the brand and tell you a little bit about the brand, and I'll also have links to the brand themselves in the info box, along with links to playlists for each of the videos about these brands. And if you're curious to find out about the brands, you click their link to their website or click the link to the playlist so you can watch all the videos about these brands. So these are 22 brands, guys. These brands I love and love their fragrances, and obviously I've spoken about a lot on this channel. Also, I wanted to thank everyone for continuing to watch this channel and your support of this channel. I speak mostly about niche fragrances. I speak a lot about indie fragrances and some designers, but it's mostly niche, and we have some great niche indie brands here sponsoring. So I thank you for continuing to come back and watch videos on this channel. Stay tuned for a lot more. I'm planning some big stuff, still planning, but it will be revealed soon. I keep mentioning it, but it keeps getting delayed. But soon, come back to find out some really cool, unique stuff on this channel. There's one more thing I want to mention before we move on to the brands and the giveaways. I was selected by Saffron Bond 3 years ago, this coming September, to be a contributor. I am the only video contributor at Saffron Bond, and there's many other contributors there who write, but pretty much Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews is the only video contributor there. So I really wanted to thank Michelin Cameron for selecting me from whoever else is out there. There's a lot of YouTubers out there reviewing fragrances, but I got selected and I was the lucky one. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that to Michelin because it does mean a lot to me for you to come to me and select me. And if you guys don't know Saffron Bond yet, guys, which I'm sure you do because I do lots of videos and giveaways for Saffron Bond. We've done Roja Parfums giveaways. I'm sure you've been checking those out. Stay tuned for more. But if you don't know Saffron Bond, I have a link to Saffron Bond in the info box. Go there and check out their reviews, as they do write about fragrances all the time. But you'll only see videos from this channel on saffronbond.com. So let's get started with the giveaways. So the first brand we're going to talk about is Atelier des Ors. Atelier des Ors is a niche perfume brand from the south of France, and the first time I discovered their brand was at Javoy in Paris back in 2014, I think, or maybe 2015, probably 2014. And they had just put out the fragrances at Javoy, and I got a bottle of L'Homme Feline. And L'Homme Feline is this musky, spicy vanilla fragrance, really delicious. And interesting thing with the owner of the brand, Jean-Philippe Clermont, he mentions that I was one of the very first people to blog about their fragrances. So I really do like the brand, as I said, and I'm glad to hear that because it's awesome to be praising about up-and-coming brands, which is what I love doing here on this channel. And speaking of L'Homme Feline, you get your chance to win win a full bottle of Bloom Feline shipped worldwide. And just a little information about how we're going to do the giveaways. You must watch the entire video and you must pick 3 of your favorite brands that you would love to win a prize of. And we're going to select winners randomly. And there are worldwide giveaways here, and there are USA only giveaways, so, and then there's also some country limited giveaways as well. And if your name comes up and one of the prizes that you have, one of the brands you have selected has not been already picked yet, then you will get a chance to win that prize. So if you're interested in finding out about Italia des Ors, there's a link to their website in the info box. Plus, if you're curious to watch videos for Italia des Ors, I'll have the playlist in the info box as well. So check them out and discover some of their fragrances. And I've got some videos there shot with Jean-Philippe Clermont and Megan Packy, who works with Italia des Ors as well. But very, very great niche brand, so check them out. Next up, we have a house, a new indie niche house from the San Francisco Bay Area called Beau Quan. Beau Quan is a brand new brand, as I said, and they have 3 different fragrances called Iris Trio, Mimosan, and Tuberei. And so these fragrances I reviewed 2 or 3 months ago, and they had just launched about 4 months ago, I think. And so we have a USA only giveaway here for a full bottle of your choice of either Iris Trio, Mimosan, or Tuberei. My favorite of the 3 is Iris Trio. I love this. It's an iris. You can see Iris Trio. But the other 2 are great as well. You might like one of the others better. But if you're interested in this brand, there's a link in the info box to their website. Click it, head over to find out about them. And then also, if you want to watch videos about them, also videos featuring their fragrances, I have a link to a playlist with their videos in the info box as well. So check them out. They are an up-and-coming brand with some great fragrances. Next up, we're going to another San Francisco Bay Area, or actually this is a San Francisco brand, Bruno Fazal Re. Now Bruno Fazal Re, I've spoken about a lot on this channel. You probably heard about Bruno Fazal Re and probably even sampled his fragrances. He is an indie niche perfumer from here in San Francisco, and I've shot several videos with him. And we also have done some videos about vanilla fragrances, making vanilla tincture. So if you're into vanilla, that might be an interesting video for you to watch. But Bruno Fazal Re is giving away his portfolio set to 1 lucky subscriber of this channel in the continental United States. So the portfolio set has a set amount of samples, but he's going to send you any additional samples that are not in the portfolio set that he also currently sells. So if you're interested in finding out about Bruno Fazal Re, there's a link to his website in the info box. Click it, head over to watch out. And also, if you want to watch videos and reviews with and for Bruno Fazal Re fragrances, there's a link in the info box to a playlist as well. Moving on to the next brand, we have DSH Perfumes, Don Spencer Hurwitz. Now DSH is another brand I've spoken about, 2 of their fragrances on this channel, Vanille Botanique, I love that one, it's a vanilla. And I've also spoken about Café Noir, I've got reviews for both. And so Don Spencer Hurwitz, or DSH Perfumes, is giving away 1 bottle of Café Noir, EDP format in the USA, VDP format in the world, the rest of the world. VDP format is safe to ship with regular mail, I think. So you have a chance at winning a Café Noir. Café Noir is a beautiful vanillic coffee fragrance. So just in time for fall and winter, coffee fragrances are perfect in the fall and winter. So you have a chance at winning that as well. And if you're curious to find out about DSH, there's a link in the info box. Click it and go to the playlist for DSH Perfumes to watch videos about DSH fragrances. And also there's a link to their website. You can go and discover their fragrances. They've got a lot of great stuff. And I've got some videos with Dawn on the channel as well, so you'll be entertained with some of the videos about this brand. Next up, we have another indie niche brand, and this time coming from the state of New York and Brooklyn, so it's Euphoria In Brooklyn. Now, Euphoria In Brooklyn, I've done several videos for on this channel, dating back to 2015, as when I first launched this particular channel. So I've done several videos for their fragrances, and they focus on pretty edgy fragrances. And if you're curious and you are into indie niche style fragrances, you have a chance at winning a bottle of their latest release called Usar, which I have a review for on this channel. So if you want to find out more about Euphoria In Brooklyn, click their link to their playlist. You can go and watch all the videos I've done. I've done some videos with Kara for their fragrances. And also, if you're curious to learn more about them on their website, there's a link to their website in the info box as well. So go check it out. Next up, we have another niche brand, this time coming from the country of Australia. So this is Fortin Manley. Now I got to meet Fortin Manley Rase Fort in Pitti in Florence late last year, and I really enjoyed their fragrances, and then immediately I reviewed Charlatan, the one that I fell in love with and is one of my favorite discoveries of last year. Really sexy, jasmine, rose, earthy, chocolatey fragrance, love it. And so they're doing a giveaway on this channel for a bottle of their fragrance Amber Absolutely, because they have some new branding or new look to the bottle. So you'll have a chance to win this, and it's a USA giveaway. So if you want to find out more about Fortin Manley, I've got some videos on this channel, of course, as I said, and some videos that we've featured Charlatan, as I've been featuring it on many different videos because I love this fragrance a lot. It speaks to me. So if you want to find out more about them, check them out in the playlist. The playlist link is in the info box, and also if you want to discover their other fragrances or their whole entire brand or company, there's a link to their website as well. So check those out. Next up, we have another brand that I discovered at Pitti in Florence last year, and this is Francesca Bianchi. Although I had sampled the brand's fragrances prior to meeting up with Francesca Bianchi in Italy, but I started doing reviews for their fragrances. She was actually launching Under My Skin at Pitti, and I have a review for that. I've also got a review for The Dark Side as well, and stay tuned for a review for Sex and the Sea. And I've been featuring some of the fragrances on various videos on this channel as well. So if you're curious to find out more about Francesca Bianchi fragrances, there are some links in the info box for her fragrances. She also has a brand new fragrance coming out very soon, and you're gonna have a chance at winning one of the fragrances from this brand, from this house, in a 30 ml Extrait de Parfum edition, as her fragrances are. Extrait de Parfum in 30 ml bottles. So they're pretty compact, but they're really potent. They have a punch to them. They're intense and great indie niche style fragrances. So you have a chance at winning if you are from the USA, Canada, or the European Union. If you're curious to discover more about Francesca Bianchi, there's a link to a playlist with videos with her, about her fragrances, and of course videos featuring her fragrances in the playlist below. And also there's also a link to her website. You can go to her website and find out more information about Francesca Bianchi perfumes. Next up, we have Gallagher Fragrances from the USA, from the States, and we have a full bottle of choice to give away from Gallagher Fragrances on this channel. If you are a subscriber of this channel, of course, you get to pick the fragrance you want from Gallagher Fragrances. Now, Gallagher Fragrances I first reviewed back in 2016, and I've done several reviews and videos about the brand here since then. I've done videos with Kara, and I think I've done a video with Lola as well. But I've probably got about 4 videos here on this channel for you to discover about the fragrances from this indie niche house, and great fragrances from this house. Amongst Waves is a great one, and there's a bunch of other fragrances that you can discover and find out about this indie niche brand that's up and coming. And if you want to participate in the giveaway as well as for the full bottle, if you are from the USA, please do that as well. But if you want to find out more about Gallagher Fragrances, please click the link in the info box to a playlist for Gallagher Fragrances, and you can find out more about Gallagher Fragrances as well. And also, I have a link to their website. You can click there and then go discover their fragrances there as well. Next up, we have another G, and this time it's Galavant Fragrances, Galavant Stories. And Galavant has launched a new fragrance called Tokyo, and they are giving away a full bottle of Tokyo for USA, Canada, or European Union subscribers of this channel. So Galavant fragrances I discovered last year, and I did a video at ZGO Perfumery with Nick Stewart, who runs Galavant Fragrances. And if you're curious to find out more about the brand, I have a link to a playlist of their fragrances. I also have a review for Berlin and Amsterdam, and his line is all based on travels around the world in different cities. So a great concept. I love the idea of travel and perfume, so Galavant is an awesome concept. Hopefully he'll do one for San Francisco soon. We shall see. Anyway, if you're interested in participating in that full bottle of Tokyo, I'm very curious to smell it. Just follow the rules as I said, and put down Galavant as one of your choices in the 3 choices that I am allowing you to select. If you're curious to find out more about Galavant, I have a link to a playlist of their fragrances below, and also their website. So click the playlist to discover the videos, and also click that link to their website to learn about the entire catalog. So next up we have Goldfield and Banks, going back to Australia. And Goldfield and Banks has gotten a lot of hype lately. Their fragrance, Pacific Rock Moss, has been hyped a lot. And it's a great aquatic beachy fragrance. It's one that I really liked, and one of the aquatic beachy fragrances that kind of got me into enjoying aquatic fragrances, because I'm not typically into that style of fragrance. But they had reached out to me way prior that fragrance became so popular, and I got to review one of their very first fragrances on this channel. So if you're curious to find out more about this brand, I have a link to a playlist of videos for this brand. Please make sure you watch the videos, as one of the videos is for Wood Infusion, and we are giving away a full bottle of Wood Infusion, and we've got Europe, Australia, and USA for this giveaway. So you'll have a chance. If you're in Australia this time, you can participate in the giveaway as well. And if you're curious to find out about Goldfield and Banks, they are now sold at Lucky Scent, so check them out there. Next up we have a brand with the H, Houbigant. Houbigant is a great brand that has one of my favorite fragrances called Fougere Royale. And guess what? We have a giveaway for Fougere Royale here on this channel. But rather than just one bottle, Houbigant is giving away 2 bottles of Fougere Royale. But it is a USA giveaway, but you have 2 chances to win, so 2 prizes. So we not only have 22 prizes, we have 23 prizes rather than 22 brands. So Fougere Royale, as I said, has been one of my favorite fragrances. I bought a bottle of it back in France back in the early 2010s, and I've been enjoying it since then. I have many videos about Fougere Royale on this channel. Of course, I've got Houbigant videos as well, and I also have videos for their other fragrance brand owned by the same people, Paris Monte Carlo, on this channel. And so if you're curious to find out about these brands, I have links to the playlist on in the info box. And if you're curious to find out more about Houbigant and Fougere Royale, I have a link to their website as well. Go check them out. I think you're gonna like Fougere Royale, especially if you like Fougere fragrances. All right, next up we have Imaginary Authors. And Imaginary Authors is an indie niche house from Portland, Oregon. I've been doing videos about their brand for quite some time on this channel, of course on the previous channel as well, and I love their fragrances. There's a lot of great fragrances in this house that I really love, and I've met Josh many times here and in Portland, Oregon, and I've got lots of videos with Josh and of course reviews for the brand on this channel. If you're curious to discover this brand, please do so by clicking the playlist in this info box for Imaginary Authors, and you can watch all the videos I have for the brand and discover their fragrances. And of course, if you want to find out more about Imaginary Authors, I have a link to Imaginary Authors website in the info box as well. So check those out as well, and good luck with participating in the short story collection from Imaginary Authors. Next up, we have the brand I Profumi di Firenze. So I Profumi di Firenze has a really delicious vanilla fragrance, and guess what? They're giving away a full bottle of it, a 50 ml bottle of Vanilla de Madagascar to one subscriber of this channel from the USA. This is a USA giveaway, and so good luck with that. If you're interested in this particular fragrance, make sure to list I Profumi di Firenze Vanilla de Madagascar as one of your 3 choices. So if you don't know I Profumi di Firenze or Vanilla de Madagascar, I have a review on this channel for this fragrance and many other fragrances of theirs on this channel. I've spoken a lot about this brand, and I've got various different reviews here and there for this brand, and also I have featured the brand's fragrances in multiple different videos. So if you're curious to find out a lot about this brand, I have a playlist below, and you can click that and discover the brand through the reviews I've done for them, and of course also where I featured their fragrances. Also, I have a link to their website, and you can go there and check out their fragrances on their website as well. Next up, we have another niche brand, and this time it's Kerosene Fragrances. So Kerosene Fragrances is giving away a sample pack of their entire fragrances collection to one lucky subscriber of this channel from the USA. So the very first time I met John Pegg was at Tiger Lily Perfumery here in San Francisco, and he was launching a fragrance called Follow, which I did a video with him, and I got to meet him and his wife. Of course, I had flown here from Michigan, and of course I got to know their fragrances because they were carrying the brand there, and I love a lot of the fragrances, and I've done various fragrances or featured various fragrances of theirs on this channel. Of course, my favorite is still Unknown Pleasures because I love Gourmands. It's a delicious orangey gourmand, yummy fragrance. If you don't know that fragrance, you should definitely watch that review. Of course, also watched an interview with John Pegg of Kerosene and various other reviews and fragrance features that have a playlist of all of that in the info box. And of course, if you want to find out more about Kerosene, I do have a link to their website as well, so go check it out. All right, next up we're going to another house from France. This is called Le Gallion. So Le Gallion was probably discovered at the same time I discovered Atelier des Ors. At Javoy, I bought a sample pack, not a sample pack, a large sample pack of their fragrances that had just launched recently. And I got to know the brand as the fragrances seem to be on the classic and vintage stylings, but it's still very modern offerings. And I really loved the brand and their fragrances. And of course, I started talking about them. I did a review with their whole entire sample set that I brought back, the one that I bought from Javoy. And of course, I've reviewed many of their fragrances and also have featured them on various videos as well, as I love the brand, as I said. So if you've never discovered Le Gallion, we have a full bottle of their fragrance called Cologne to give away to USA, Canada, and European Union subscribers of this channel. Cologne is so delicious. It is actually a really fresh, refreshing, citrus aromatic, not necessarily aromatic as much because it's lots of the citruses and citrus flowers like orange blossom, neroli, things like that. Really beautiful. So we have a full bottle to give away. It's a great scent. I love it, and whoever is going to win that one is going to be the lucky subscriber that wins that one, because it's really nice. It's perfect for summer, although summer is almost ending, but you'll have it for next summer. If you want to find out more about Le Gallion, I have a link to a playlist of Le Gallion fragrance reviews, as well as the fragrances that I've featured about the brand on various videos. And also, if you're curious to discover their brand, you can click to their website and head over and check it out. Next up, we have a brand called Les Jardins Retrouvés, and they are giving away a deluxe sample set valued at 65 euros, I think is what it is, plus shipping. And it's 7 fragrances, 7 jours, 7 parfums, deluxe discovery set, and there are 3 ml sprays of their entire collection. So one lucky subscriber is gonna get this worldwide shipping. This is worldwide, open to everywhere. And if you're curious to find out about Les Jardins Retrouvés, I got to meet with the brand owner, and I have a video shot at his boutique in Paris if you're curious to find out about the brand. And also, I've done several videos about the brand and so forth, so I have a playlist in the info box. You can go check it out and learn about their brand. And also, if you want to find out more about the brand itself from their website, I have a link to their website as well, so go do that. Next up, we have a fragrance brand from the San Francisco Bay Area again. This is Miras Fine Fragrance. Now, I've spoken about Miras Fine Fragrance many times on this channel, and Neil Peters of Miras Fine Fragrance did a video with me about fougere fragrances, because I love fougere fragrances. So if you're curious to find out about Miras Fine Fragrance, I have a playlist of videos for this brand. And it's a great indie niche brand from the San Francisco Bay Area, and you'll like it. I've just turned them on to various people that follow me, and they've all ended up liking this brand. So Miras Fine Fragrance is giving away one of their fragrances called Elysian Fields, which I reviewed last year. And so if you're curious to learn about it, check it out, and also watch that playlist, as I said. And if you're curious to learn more about Miras Fine Fragrance, you can check out the link to their website in the info box as well. And one other thing to mention, the brand I was talking about, Beau Quan, the fragrance created by Neil Peters on that line is called Iris Trio, my favorite. So, you know, I'm a fan of this house, so check that out. All right, next up we're going to a house called Nativa. Nativa, I did a video for recently of their whole entire collection of fragrances. Their fragrances all inspired by island flowers. So love flowers, and these are all like very unique fragrances, all native flowers of various islands. So really unique concept. If you love floral fragrances and some freshies and some islandy type fragrances or smells, this is a brand you should check out. The fragrances are not that expensive either. All are under, I think they're all under $150, and they're really great fragrances. If you're curious to find out about them, I have a playlist in the info box for the video I did for their fragrances, plus various videos I've featured their fragrances. But Nativa is giving away 1 bottle of Aruba, one of the scents I reviewed on the video, and it's to subscribers of this channel from the USA and Canada. So good luck with that, and if you want to find out more about their fragrances, I have a link to their website as well. You can go over there and check it out. All right, next up we're going to the house of Nishan. Nishan is from Turkey, and they have great niche fragrances, and I have featured them in this channel many times. going back to like 2015, I think is when I first talked about this brand. And we have a giveaway of a full bottle of one of their fragrances, Hachivat. I love this one. I have a review of it. Go check it out if you want to find out. It's beast mode, really classy, freshy for men, or actually for women. Actually, I think it's unisex, but a really, really lovely fragrance. It comes in a beautiful white bottle. So if you want to learn more about Hachivat and Nishan and all the fragrance reviews I've done and videos I've done with the folks behind Nishan, there's a playlist in the info box. You have to click that and watch it. Watch all the videos for all the different fragrances. They've got some great, great releases. This house has great niche offerings. Also, if you want to go to their website, I have a link to their website as well. So good luck with that one as well. If I didn't mention what the giveaway was for Nishan, it's USA, Canada, and European Union. So make sure you are commenting from those places. All right, next up we have Parfums Do Sita, and I just did a review for Parfums Do Sita Fleur de Lalita, and this time we have a giveaway for a full bottle of Le Sillage Blanc, another fragrance I have reviewed, another fragrance that I love from this house. It's beautiful, beautiful, a bit cooler green fragrance, a bit leathery, with classical touches. If you like that kind of fragrance, I think you will love this one. It's a Chypre and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, actually. Very, very unisex, a bit masculine leaning to me at least. So if you're curious to find out about this fragrance and learn a lot about Pisara, the woman behind the brand, I have a playlist below. You can click that and watch all the videos, the reviews for the brand, of course, videos I've done with Pisara at the various fairs I've met her. So do that, watch and learn about the fragrances from Parfums Do Sita and participate in the giveaway if you're interested in the Le Sillage Blanc. And lastly, if you want to find out more about the brand, I have a link to their website in the info box as well. So do that and check it out. And next up we have Tower Perfumes. Tower Perfumes, Andy Tower behind Tower Perfumes is amazing, and I love this brand. Great, great niche brand, indie niche brand, very, very well known, very popular. L'air du Désert Marocain is still a #1 fragrance for me, but I just slightly prefer Accour du Désert. I love it. It's just a little different than L'air du Désert Marocain, but mostly similar. Whereas L'air du Désert Marocain is eau de toilette, and Accour du Désert is eau de, I think it's extrait de parfum, come to think of it. Yeah, it's pure perfume. So it's an amber, but it's dry and desert-like, which is awesome. I love it. But the first time I sampled the brand was in 2014, I believe, and immediately I was hooked. And I've done many, many videos with Andy Tower. He comes to San Francisco quite often, and so I've also met him at the various fairs that I've traveled to. So if you want to find out more about Tower Perfumes, I have a link in the info box to Tower Perfumes. You can watch all the videos and learn all about this line, because I do have quite a bit of a few videos for Tower Perfumes, and also Towerville and the limited fragrances that are only sold when he makes appearances at various stores. So check those out, and if you want to find out more information about Tower Perfumes, I have a link in the info box as well. So do that, and good luck. Oh, the giveaway, I didn't even mention the giveaway. The giveaway is for one item, anything in the store at towerperfumes.com. So you go there, you get to pick what you want, and you let me know, and then we'll figure out a way to get that to you, thanks to Andy Tower of Tower Perfumes. All right, last but not least, the last brand we have here is Zoologist Perfumes. So Zoologist Perfumes is launching a new fragrance called T-Rex. Now, Zoologist Perfumes, you know, are all fragrances inspired by animals, but they do not use animalic notes in the fragrances. They're all synthetically created. And this one is coming out very soon. It's T-Rex, and it's for an extinct animal. And who is the person that created this perfume? Because he always uses different perfumers. The perfumer behind this fragrance is Antonio Gardoni of Beau Profumo. Now, I've got videos about this brand on this channel, Beau Profumo, and I also have a video with Antonio Gardoni, and I also have plenty of videos for Zoologist Perfumes on this channel. If you're curious to learn about both, you can click the links in the info box for both Beau Profumo and Zoologist Perfumes and find out. I have reviews for elephant, camel, also various other reviews from samples with guests and so forth. You'll learn a lot, and if you like animals, you'll love this brand, and really, really cool, hip, indie niche brand. And of course, Zoologist Perfumes is giving away one travel of the T-Rex fragrance that they're just launching, and this is a worldwide giveaway again. So we've given away lots of different travel sets or travel perfumes from this house, and this latest one is also for T-Rex. And if you are interested, you must put that down as one of your 3 ones that you want to win from this 20K video giveaway video. So that's it. That's the 22 brands, 23 giveaways, 23 prizes, because Houbigant is giving away 2 bottles of Boucher Royale. So guys, if you want to participate in this giveaway, as I said, all you have to do is put down your 3 favorite prizes, 3 favorite brands, and tell me why you want to win those. Please put your country as well, and this list will be randomized. So randomly, we are going to select going down the list. And once again, guys, thank you so much for continuing to come back to Smelling Great Fragrance reviews. I really do appreciate it. I know you guys love learning about new fragrance brands. I know you guys love learning about new perfumes that are coming out from these cool hip brands, and that's why you keep coming back to watch them on this channel. We're gonna get lots more brands, lots more new discoveries in the future. I've got a lot of new brands that are interested in working with me. We'll continue doing that. I'll occasionally throw in some designer fragrance reviews because I still do like designer fragrances. I still wear them myself, but the majority of the time you'll be discovering new brands or reviews from existing new and up-and-coming niche and indie brands, and you'll find out about the fragrances that they're releasing and so forth. I thank you very much. I also want to thank the brands for sponsoring all these giveaways. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating and for your support of me and my channel. As I grow here, I hope you all grow as well. Appreciate it very much. Stay tuned for videos, reviews of fragrances, and also me traveling and meeting with perfumers and perfumers coming here and brands and so forth, so you can learn a lot about these new brands that are launching or existing perfumers that are around making perfumes. I will do a follow-up video announcing the winners live, not necessarily as a live video, but in person rather than a computerized or animated announcement of the winners. Since there are 23 prizes to be given away here, I will do it in person on camera for you so that you get to make sure to not miss out on these giveaways. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.